very, very hot for September, but I'm not complaining because in 2 months' time it's going to be very cold. But this isn't a weather bulletin. Thought it'd be good to talk a bit about authenticity in music particularly, and I think authenticity is something that I personally value massively, and it's probably the common thread that knits together a very eclectic set of things that I listen to, which span like hip-hop and Americana and what people might call rap metal even in some instances. But the thread that binds it together is that when you listen to the words and you understand the sentiment behind those words, there's an authenticity. The person singing them believes what they're saying and has the contextual right to talk about what they're talking about. You take an example like Rage Against the Machine, the conviction that Zach De La Rocha uses when he talks about some of the situations with immigration in America is undeniable, right? That anger, it grabs you, it cannot be ignored. Now, that's not what everybody wants in their music, and that's fine. Like sometimes you just need to write an essay or something and you want some non-threatening ambient dance. That's great as well. But I think the music that I really respect and the music that moves me is music that has that authenticity. So where do I fit? I'm like a middle-aged, middle-class, middle-income, cis, het, white guy who lives in the Channel Islands. What can I talk about that's authentic? And the answer is not a huge amount, to be honest, because I'm not directly involved in any crises. I don't feel like I have any right to talk about some of the issues that minorities face in the world, as much as I think they're super important and deserve showcasing wherever possible. But I can talk about emotion, because although we're super lucky, I suppose, in the Western world to not live in a place where our existence is threatened, where our lives are in danger, we do experience emotions, and we draw the goalposts for our lives between the points of happiness and the points of sadness that we experience. And no matter how cosseted you are in your middle class life, shit does happen, right? Like I've lost my dad this year, I lost my dog this year. I've also enjoyed some really, really amazing happy experiences too. And those are undeniably authentic experiences and things that I think can be a really useful fuel when you're creating music and inspiration. And that's certainly without really trying. That's the benchmark that I set for myself when I'm writing music, is to try and find those moments of undeniable authenticity, and then find ways and metaphors and conceits that might allow me to share the way that those experiences have made me feel with you and with anybody else who cares to nip over to Spotify and have a listen to the album. So yes, I hope that makes sense. I hope it's interesting and useful, but it definitely is something that I question when I'm writing tunes, and it's definitely something that I've used as a reason to stop, even when I've got quite far with writing certain tunes, if I feel like they just don't hit that benchmark of authenticity. So yeah, if you're a creative person, let me know what you think. Where does your benchmark sit? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have a good day.